This is Tom Fox. I'd like to welcome you to the newest addition to the Compliance Podcast Network, the Compliance Tip of the Day. This is the podcast where you bring you daily insights and practical advice on navigating the ever-evolving landscape of compliance requirements. Whether you're a seasoned compliance professional or just starting your journey, my aim in this podcast is to provide you with a bite-sized, actionable tip to help you stay on top of your compliance game. Join us as we explore the latest trends from the Department of Justice, share some best practices, demystify complex compliance issues to help keep your organization doing business ethically and in compliance, and at the end of the day, more profitably. Tune in daily for your dose of compliance wisdom. Let's make compliance a little less daunting, one tip at a time. Now a word from the sponsor of the Compliance Podcast Network, Ethico.
Handling multiple compliance cases can often feel like navigating a complex labyrinth. Ethico introduces simplicity and intelligence into this chaos with our custom workflow automation. By automatically routing cases based on your unique criteria, we turn the maze into a clear path forward. Envision a compliance process that's not just effective, but also intuitive and adaptable to your needs. It's time to redefine efficiency in your workplace. Embark on this journey of transformation at ethico.com/CPN. Book a demo and explore the white paper by Tom Fox, 2023, The Year in Compliance, to discover a world of seamless compliance management.
Welcome to the Compliance Tip of the Day, and today we're going to talk about seeing around corners. That's one of my favorite phrases, and the more you operationalize compliance, the more it works to operationalize the culture in your organization. Smart and talented people have the capability to do some really phenomenal things, or unfortunately even some destructive things. But if you can use your communications to see around corners, this can be one of the greatest strengths of a best practices compliance program. How do you do this? Well, it's a basic talent of listening. Listening is a key leadership component, and there are certainly many ways to listen. You can sit in your office and wait for a call on the hotline, or you can go out in the field and find out what challenges employees are facing. From this, you can work to craft a solution that works for the business unit and holds the company to ethical and compliance standards. Seeing around corners allows you to anticipate and move from a reactive to a proactive compliance program. It's all about information, and it's all about data. Using social media tools, you can create trust with employees so that they will come to you when they have questions. You can look at calls to the hotline. You can look at calls to the compliance function. You can get off your duff, out of your ivory tower, and out into the field to ask people what they are concerned with. Culture is a trust that is earned over time, but it means that if everyone in your organization says you have to earn trust, the amount of energy that goes into that can pay back in spades. So think about culture, including cohesiveness. What are you finding? Are part of your business unit folks hard-charging, goal-oriented people? Or is it something else? Diversity can help you see around corners because it provides you different perspectives. So talk to people, talk to business units outside the United States. Use the data that the DOJ says you need to use anyway, which allows you to see around corners for your compliance program. As I mentioned in the opening of this new podcast series, Compliance Tip of the Day, we are sponsored this month by Ethico. Are you struggling to close cases? Well, Ethico is here for you. Take advantage of their innovative approach to empathic issue intake, streamlined case management, and enterprise-wide disclosures. Learn more about how you can crowdsource risk management at scale at ethico.com/CPN. This is Tom Fox again. This new podcast, Compliance Tip of the Day, will appear daily. And frankly, it's one of the most requested topics for a podcast that I get on a regular basis. It's going to be short and sweet with one tip with some takeaways that you can utilize to implement into your compliance program. If you've got a question that you would like a tip on, please submit them through our website, and we will use them in an upcoming episode. The Compliance Tip of the Day is a production of the award-winning Compliance Podcast Network.